Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Second Lieutenant Matthew Smith, your narrator for today's ceremony. On behalf of Colonel Roxanne Toy, Commandant, Officer Training School, we welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Officer Training School Class 2604. I would like to begin with a brief review of this morning's ceremony. In just a few moments, the graduates will march in, followed by the arrival of the official party. Today's graduates will be in their occupational camouflage uniform, which stands as a symbol of the warfighter identity and the duty to lead within the Air Force and Space Force. To maintain proper decorum and respect, we ask that you abide by the following protocol. There are times that you will be asked to stand. During those times, please stand and render appropriate courtesies. Military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. In addition, please reserve respect during the oath of office. During these oaths, officers pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. I will be providing cues throughout the event to guide you. Today's ceremony is a celebration of the achievements of these graduating officers. It is also a ceremony that both teaches and appreciates our Air and Space Force military heritage. Drill is an essential part of military history, a prominence that rests on the fact that its fundamental purpose was to prepare troops for battle. Similarly, drill procedures practiced in the past were identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline, precision, and esprit de corps. 200 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Prussian officer, to help instill discipline in his fledgling army. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. These warriors modeled the way as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge would remain unchanged for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still in use today. One form of the drill is the salute. Since early times, warriors have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved, and its use has continued in modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see the officers presenting arms as one form of a military salute. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising the hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable profession of arms. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Kleinschmidt.
I invite you to pray in your tradition as I pray in mine. Gracious God, what a wonderful day it is. As the rain settles over us, we are reminded of the quiet, steady work that happens in every field and every garden. Rain never rushes, yet it nourishes. It prepares the soil, strengthens the roots, and makes growth possible, even when we cannot see it happening. Class 2604, your time here at OTS has been much the same. You have been planted in unfamiliar ground, tested by storms, shaped by discipline, and strengthened by each lesson, some clear, some challenging, all essential. Like young plants hardened by weather, you have learned to stand resilient, to bend without breaking, and to draw strength not just from yourselves, but from the team beside you. As you prepare to leave OTS and enter the larger landscape of service, may the spirit of today's rain remain with you. May you carry out patience in your decisions, purpose in your actions, and humility in your leadership. May you continue to cultivate integrity, courage, and excellence in every environment where you're called to serve. And as you grow into the officers our Air and Space Force needs, leaders who inspire, advocates who protect, and mentors who nurture the next generation, may you remember that every mission, every airman, every guardian, and every challenge is a field entrusted to your care. Today, I give thanks for the work that has shaped you, the instructors who have tended your growth, the families who have supported you, and the journey that lies ahead. May you go forward rooted in your values, grounded in your training, and ready to help others flourish. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Kleinschmidt. Please be seated. The reviewing official for today's parade is the United States Space Force Chair to the National Defense University, Colonel Laurel Walsh. The Deputy Commandant, Officer Training School, Colonel Ryan Wilson. The Senior Enlisted Leader, Officer Training School, Chief Master Sergeant Aaron Gufford. We are honored to have with us the following distinguished guests. The Deputy Commander, Gene M. Holmes Center for Officer Accessions and Citizen Development, Colonel Joshua Eman. The Commandant, Squadron Officer School, Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama, Colonel Steve Ayer. The Director, Air University Foundation, Colonel Retired Joe Panza. We also welcome all other commanders, chiefs, senior leaders, staff, and guests who have joined us on this special occasion. We hope you enjoy the ceremony. The Commander of Airmen for today's ceremony is Second Lieutenant Maxwell Kobar. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of our national anthem by 2nd Lieutenant Ashley Jeske and 2nd Lieutenant Matthew Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, 2nd Lieutenant Jeske. Please be seated. Officer Training School, United States Air Force, Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama. Subject, Honor Flight and Honor Squadron winners, Class 2604. In honor of First Lieutenant Paul J. Smith, the flight that exhibited the highest combined and average order of merit metrics, along with warrior-minded leaders of character attributes, earns the title Honor Flight. This award recognizes the Honor Flight's proven ability to live with honor, lift others, and elevate the performance of their teams. The Honor Flight Streamer is awarded to Flight 20 for excellence as a flight in academic studies, Military Training, and Physical Conditioning. Signed, Colonel Roxanne Toy, Commandant, Officer Training School. The Honor Squadron Streamer is awarded to the Wolfpack Squadron for excellence as a squadron in academic studies, military training, and physical conditioning. Signed, Colonel Roxanne Toy. The officers graduating today and passing in review have accomplished a feat of immense significance. They have led the way through the Department of Air Force's newest and most transformative leadership development course, designed to produce warrior-minded leaders of character committed to our oath, values, and creed. We observe the graduating officers with their expanded knowledge and experience taking the lead in this ceremonial pass and review. They confidently march committed to our core values of integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Today, we not only celebrate individual achievements, but also the collective strength of our military family. As the colors pass your seating area, please stand alongside us and join in honoring the traditions that unite us all and inspire the next generation to reach even greater heights. The OTS staff passing in review is charged with managing and leading military personnel programs, advising leadership on career and benefit matters, and ensuring accurate records for every Department of the Air Force member. The OTS staff are led by Staff Sergeant Ruby Larson, hometown, Omaha, Nebraska. Leading today's parade is the Commander of Airmen, 2nd Lieutenant Maxwell Kobar, hometown Gulfport, Mississippi. The A Group Commander is 2nd Lieutenant Jonathan Serrano Sierra, hometown San Juan, Puerto Rico. The Goldhawk Squadron is led by 2nd Lieutenant Catherine Whitfield, hometown Owensboro, Kentucky. The Hoya Squadron is led by 2nd Lieutenant Caleb Upton, hometown Venice, Florida. Now passing in review, the Color Guard, led by 2nd Lieutenant Charles Soper, hometown Spotsylvania, Virginia. The B Group Commander is 2nd Lieutenant Jeremy Cover, hometown Snellville, Georgia. The Mustang Squadron is led by 2nd Lieutenant Desmond Padilla, hometown Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Wolfpack Squadron is led by 2nd Lieutenant Cecil Brushwood, hometown Knob Noster, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Air Force song, followed by the Space Force song.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Adam now, give her the gun, give her the gun! Down we dive, spouting our flame from under, off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flames. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. We're the mighty watchful eye, guardians beyond the blue, the invisible front line, war fighters brave and true, so true, boldly reaching into space. There's no limit to our sky, standing guard both night and day. We're the Space Force from on high.
Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we will announce the individual award winners for Class 2604. Please hold your applause until all award winners are recognized. The Fit to Fight Award winners are Second Lieutenant Sidney Henderson and Second Lieutenant Joshua Bell. The Academic Excellence Award winner is Second Lieutenant Dylan Carson. The Warrior-Minded Leader of Character Award winner is Second Lieutenant Luke Russo. Class 2604's distinguished graduates are as follows: Second Lieutenant Timothy Jacobs, Second Lieutenant Lawrence Mercer, Second Lieutenant Thomas Watson, Second Lieutenant Jacob Ray, Second Lieutenant Jacob Bradley, Second Lieutenant Caleb Upton, Second Lieutenant Joshua Ewing, Second Lieutenant Randy Jim, Second Lieutenant Justin Guereso, Second Lieutenant Joshua Bell, Second Lieutenant Kennedy Hall, Second Lieutenant Joshua Tollner, Second Lieutenant Cecil Brushwood, Second Lieutenant Luke Russo, Second Lieutenant Altus Menifee, Second Lieutenant Ashley Jeske, Second Lieutenant Matthew Jordan, and First Lieutenant Samantha Longley. Class 2604's top graduate is Second Lieutenant Jeremy Cover. Let's give a round of applause for all of our award winners. Congratulations. The The U.S. Air and Space Force are the world's most prominent forces in air, space, and cyberspace. We maintain that distinction by securing our objectives of global vigilance, reach, power, and remaining true to our vision statement, the world's greatest air and space forces, powered by airmen and guardians, fueled by innovation. Through shared values, key capabilities, and upholding our creed, we continue to achieve our mission and aim high in all we do. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remain standing while Officer Training School's newest graduates recite the Airman's Creed, followed by the Oath of Office administered by Colonel Laurel Walsh. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail!
Colonel Walsh will now administer the federal oath of office to the Air and Space Force officers.
Graduates, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Matthew Smith,
Having been appointed, state your rank.
having been appointed a second lieutenant
In the United States Air or Space Force,
in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
of the office upon which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family, friends, and loved ones, thank you for being here today. Your encouragement has carried these graduates to this moment, and your continued support will matter in the years ahead as they navigate challenging jobs, military moves, and deployments, enabling them to serve with focus, courage, and integrity. To the graduates, congratulations. Today marks the start of a profession, not just a job. Wearing the uniform as a Department of the Air Force officer is a profound responsibility. The stakes for our nation are high. In a complex and demanding world, our country needs leaders who think clearly, act decisively, and uphold our values when it matters most. We are counting on your character and commitment to lead the next generation of airmen and guardians. Graduates, whether you serve for a few years or for 30, your service puts you in an elite group of Americans who stood tall and accepted the oath to serve their country. That is something you will be able to hold on to for the rest of your life. Congratulations again, and thank you for inviting me to this special event. And with that, officers dismissed.
Always with honor!
Thank you, Colonel Walsh. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Colonel Toller, we want to congratulate the Class 2604 on their achievements. We wish them continued success as they embark on their Air and Space Force careers. This concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please take this time to collect your personal belongings and congratulate your graduates. Please be safe as you exit the campus and return home. Thank you.